Good morning, Jed.
Morning, boss. Ready for the big day?
Decorating this drive-in restaurant for Christmas is one of my favorite days of the year.
This drive-in decorating for Christmas makes year for the whole town.
Then let's get busy.
Stockings are hung by the window with care. The smell of grilling burgers is in the air. Our big Christmas tree lights up at night. While we shake the shakes and ride the rides. Christmas at the drive-in, come on in. Christmas at the drive-in, bring our friends. It's the hottest spot on the coolest night. Oh, nothing beats Christmas at the drive-in. To the top of the sun, to the end of the street. We decorate Christmas for all to see. People come in from wherever they've been. They'll always feel welcome at the drive-in. Christmas at the drive-in, come on in. Christmas at the drive-in, bring our friends. It's the hottest spot on the coolest night. Oh, nothing beats Christmas at the drive-in.
Get this drive-in ready for Christmas. Carol, you're on lights duty.
Check.
Martha, can you reflock the trees?
You bet.
Jane, can you fluff up the fake snow?
Sure, boss.
Jed, is a countdown to Christmas up on the sign yet?
I have the plastic numbers right here.
Fabulous. And how many days is it till Christmas?
364. We know the truth of the meaning of Christmas. We understand a burger and French fry business. Eating together their party and entree. But don't forget that we're closed on Sunday. Open till midnight every day. Christmas at the drive-in, come on in. Christmas at the drive-in, bring our friends. It's the hottest spot on the coolest night. Oh, nothing beats Christmas at the drive-in. Nothing beats Christmas at the drive-in.
I know Christmas is a year away, but I'm already so excited.
You're right, Martha. There's nothing like Christmas at the drive-in.
I'm excited for the new TV set we got yesterday. It's about time, Dad. It's 1954 and half the country has a television set.
I guess we just have to figure out if there's anything worth watching.
Hi, welcome to Big Bill's Drive-In, where everything is big except your bill. I'm not sure I've seen you two in here before.
We're new in town.
Moved to Cornville in the middle of December. Heard about this place, but never got to visit it yet.
Like the rest of us, it looks like you're taking down your Christmas decorations.
Oh no, we're actually redecorating for Christmas. We keep our decorations up all year. Meet my dad, Big Bill. He started this drive-in 20 years ago. It's been the hub of the town ever since.
Nice to meet you two.
Christmas all year long, huh? Is that part of your marketing plan?
Nah, that's just who we are. We like to keep Christmas going all year long. You know, remind us all of the good news.
Every year we tell the story of Jesus' birth. People come over to Cornville from all over Cobb County to see it.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Does Sandra D wear a poodle skirt? You bet it is, and it's worth it. Come Christmas Eve, we practice all day. Then we fill up the place and give out free hot chocolate.
Sounds like we don't want to miss that next year.
Oh, you'll want to be here for that. Excuse me, let me get you a waitress. Jane, I've got a new table for you.
How may I help you?
Why don't we start with a chocolate shake with whipped cream and 2 cherry cokes? Do you have a jukebox? We love that new song. The leader of the pack crashed his bike coming home to see his baby.
And also the hem of the poodle skirt toward the dead man's curve. I wish Elvis sang it.
Elvis, Flash, and the Pin. No one will remember him in 10 years.
Jukebox is right over there, but around here we got something even better. We are big on music, but like our onion rings, it's made in-house.
That's right, all of our wait staff sings the orders. It's kind of like every show, every order comes with a show.
The first order up is a simple little thing, a chocolate shake with whipped cream. The second order up is a similar kind, 2 cherry cokes and a chocolate shake with whipped cream. Whoa, order up, our fast food is
chocolate shake with whipped cream, 2 cherry cokes.
Come, Jed.
Order up. 4 cheeseburgers, 3 small fries.
You said something earlier about your onions rings made in house.
Those are our local favorite. We sell more onion rings than the drugstore sells Brill cream.
How about an order of onion rings to go?
You bet, you're gonna love them.
Our next order up is something to behold. Get yourself ready. Here we go. 6 chicken fingers, making a meal. I need 4 fries, just to grill. Holy sauce, make 'em extra hot. And 5 onion rings. 4 cheeseburgers, 3 small fries, 2 cherry cokes, and a chocolate shake with whipped cream. Whoa, order up. Our fast food is waiting for you. Whoa, may we help you please? Can you believe all the water our hearts can sing? It's our labor of love, so order up.
Only 64 days till Christmas, everybody. Let's get hopping.
Dad, look what just came in the mail. It's a letter from the producer of the Rock and Roll TV Christmas special.
The Rock and Roll TV Christmas special?
I entered us in their Christmas at the Drive-In contest. The winner gets to be the location for this year's TV Christmas special. I sent in 117 daily pictures of our Christmas countdown sign.
I don't think...
Dad, we won! All of those music stars are coming to our drive-in.
Wow, Big Bill, what do you think?
I don't know. This letter says... Wait, I don't know. We always do our Christmas pageant on Christmas Eve, and this letter says that's when their TV special will air.
Maybe we can do both.
Come on, Big Bill.
Come on, let's do it.
I don't see why not. It might end up drawing an even bigger crowd to hear the good news. Let's do it.
Yay!
I'll call the number in the letter and tell them we can't wait to host their TV show.
Welcome to Big Bill's. I'm Big Bill. Would you like a booth?
I'd like to get a good look at this place, if you don't mind. I'm the director of the Rock and Roll TV Christmas special. Name's Don. Mind if me and my crew take the charm of this establishment?
Dad, the person I just talked to told me the director is already on their way.
I'm the director. Sounds like you just got the news.
We did. I just opened your letter.
Well, congratulations. What do you think?
We'll do it. This is so exciting.
You're right about this place. Hometown charm, Christmas all year long. Sign out front. All the pictures help.
Thanks.
What do you need, Don? We're happy to be of service.
We've come to scout the location. You know, get a feel how we'll shoot the TV special.
Make yourself at home. Can we get you anything while you work?
We'll be fine. I'll your hair in a bit. Then back to broadcast this to TV sets all over America in about 2 months. Oh, one question. I saw the sign on the way in. Your meal is a musical experience. What's that about?
Just one of those things that makes this place unique. All of our staff sings the orders. Everybody here has got a pretty good voice.
No kidding.
No kidding. The Bells deliver every day, the food and the entertainment.
Who are the Bells?
The Bells are Martha and Jane, our waitresses.
We call them the Bells because they answer the bell. 1 ring for Jane, 2 rings for Martha.
Ah, clever.
Martha and Jane, sing something for him. I'd say it's about time for one of our favorites. We've been waiting long enough.
Be glad to. Carol, why don't you sing with us?
You ought to hear Carol sing, Mr. Don. She's got an amazing voice.
Oh, I've got too much to do. You two sing it for us.
Yeah, give us some music while you work. Then we'll see you back here in no time.
Put on the track, Jed. Christmas is coming, we're spreading the cheer. As presents are wrapped and decorations appear for everyone knows. This season is our favorite time of year.
We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come. We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come to us. just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come. We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come to us. We won't be distracted by the twinkling lights or the moon not filling our appetite. Understand we sing for a reason, celebrate the birth of Jesus, who brings hope and joy this season. Just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come. We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come to us. We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come. We just can't wait any longer for Christmas to come, for Christmas to come to us. For Christmas to come to us. We just can't wait.
Mom, Dad, and Grandma, it's Christmas Eve. You know what that means?
The Rock and Roll TV
Christmas special.
From right in our own town to our own living room TV set.
Are you sure you don't want to watch Crosby? I just love Bing Crosby.
I don't think he's on tonight.
Yes, he is. He's just on the other channel. There's 2 now, you know.
Grandma, there's 3 channels now, 2, 5, and 7.
I can't even keep track anymore.
I got TV dinners for tonight and Jiffy Pop.
I've been looking forward to this for weeks. I don't think I can wait all day.
You're rock and roll, huh? They can just save money and just broadcast somebody dragging their fingernails across the chalkboard. It would be just as amusing.
Come on, Grandma, you're gonna love it.
I'd rather get run over by a reindeer. I want to watch Bing Crosby.
Well, looky here. The TV guide says that Bing Crosby is on right after the Rock and Roll special, so we can watch them both.
All this fan, it's all I do these days. Waiting for my hair to curl, waiting for my TV dinner, waiting for my Bing Crosby. I guess I just have a waiting problem.
Patience, Grandma. We can read the TV guide while we're waiting.
Waiting for your carol. Which song do you want to start with?
Let's go ahead and start at the beginning of the show, the prophecy song.
Dawn's back.
Hey everyone, today's the big day.
We can't wait.
Did you hear the news?
No, what is it?
Big snowstorm has our town snowed in at the airport. No flights getting out today.
What are you gonna do?
No worries, rerouted them. Found a train heading out and was able to get them all on board. Should be here in time.
Phew, that's good to hear. We were just rehearsing for our pageant.
We decided to perform our usual Christmas pageant for the community here at the drive-in right after your show's broadcast. I hope you and your crew will stick around after your broadcast and join us.
Oh, thanks for the invitation, Bill, but that sounds like too much Christmas for one night. Hey, maybe you should just televise your little pageant instead of the rock and roll special.
Well, that's not a bad...
Ha, that'd be a shocker. The network would have my head for that.
But I tell you, Carol can really sing.
Oh, Dad, don't embarrass me. All right, everyone, the prophecy song. Let's run it through from the top.
400 years of silence, waiting for what was promised. Messiah King, yet to come. The people of God are waiting for a sign from heaven above. We're waiting for the birth of the promised one. We wait for the wonderful Counselor.
Carol, Big Bill, I want to introduce you to Mr. Goodman, the producer of the TV special.
Oh, I'm glad you made it. We heard about the storm.
Are all the music stars with you, Mr. Goodman?
I'm afraid not. I got in last night and beat the storm. They've had another setback.
Oh no, what now?
Their train ran into a herd of cows. Literally. It's okay though. We get a bus heading to pick them up. They should make it on time. They're pros. They'll jump right in and do their thing.
Glad you're here, Mr. Goodman. They're in the middle of rehearsal for the Christmas pageant.
I've heard about that. Sounds charming.
We'll start right after you go off the air, so we're getting in our last-minute preparation.
What are you rehearsing?
I think we'll run the Shepherd song next.
The shepherds were the first people that heard the big news. Where are Frankie and Barbara?
They run the auto shop down the street. They're a little rough, but two of our most faithful customers.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Can you believe the Rock and Roll TV Christmas special is our opening act?
She's been waiting all night to say that joke.
Talent to talent, where are the music stars?
They're having trouble getting here, but should arrive in time. But the director and producer are here.
Fancy.
Are you guys ready for your number?
Born ready.
What do you mean by that, Frankie?
We're kind of like the real shepherds. We were just minding our own business, living life, doing our jobs. Then one day we're having a burger and onion rings.
Big Bill makes great onion rings.
And Big Bill tells us about Jesus, that Jesus came down here to make it possible for us to have a relationship with God and to forgive us for the life we've been living.
Just by looking at us, you might not believe, but we haven't had the perfect lives.
We was just like those shepherds that went looking for the baby.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David.
It all happened suddenly, a real change in these two. Since then, they've been eating here every day. And a few years ago, they became part of the cast of the pageant.
Surprise!
That's what we shepherds always say about the night that Jesus was born.
What's that?
We were living out in the fields, keeping watch over our flocks by night, when suddenly an angel of the Lord appeared before us, and the glory of the Lord shone all around.
Out of the darkness of night, as we lay keeping our sheep, any otherwise peaceful sight, a few of us sound asleep, a rumbling ground below, then the sky begins to glow.
Suddenly, a great company of angels appeared like lightning in the sky. They were shouting glory to God, and peace to home and come tonight. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born. The Son of God, Messiah, all the earth has been waiting for.
Nice work. You all sound really good. I bet you put on a pretty nice pageant, Big Bill.
We try to do our best.
I tell ya, you ought to hear Carol sing.
The voice of an angel.
Every year, Carol sings the opening solo on the Nativity moment. Not a dry eye in the place.
I bet it's just lovely. Keep practicing, and who knows, maybe one day you'll sing in one of my productions.
That would be cool.
Maybe.
Oh, you guys, let's get back at it.
1 hour to showtime, everyone.
Any news on our travelers from afar?
No news is good news.
Green room ready?
It is.
Jane and I just filled it up with everything you asked for. Banana splits, onion rings, and eggnog.
And even extra crispy fries. Are you all ready to clear the set?
If it's okay with you, we have one more song to rehearse.
Sure, what is it?
It's the song about our travelers from afar.
You're wise men?
That's right, Mr. Goodman. Seeing as most people fill out the nativity with the wise men, we bring them in next.
We've got Dad and Jed. Where's our third wise man?
Oh man, I forgot. I was supposed to act Jimmy. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have to have 3?
Well, the Bible tells us they brought 3 gifts.
How about you, Mr. Goodman? You seem to be a pretty wise man.
I'd be honored, but after the TV special, I'm not sure I'll be sticking around.
Better get moving, Carol. Time's ticking.
I'll tell you what, I'll stand in for rehearsal and you can look for my replacement.
That's a deal, Mr. Goodman. Thanks.
So, what's my motivation?
You're looking for the one true king born in Bethlehem.
And how am I going to find this king?
You follow the star.
I'm actually looking for a whole busload of stars. They better get here soon or the network is going to have one silent night.
No, the star in the sky, Mr. Goodman. God led the wise men from afar with the star in the sky.
Wise men from the east had studied all the signs, and they knew that God's Messiah was to be born. They just needed help finding him, just like we all do.
So God provided a way.
That's what he does.
Do you see that big star?
That star in the sky,
Do you see that big star?
it's shining bright.
Big star by your side.
Let's follow that star day and night. We're gonna follow that star. We're gonna trust that God is leading us in the darkest night, no matter where we are. We're gonna follow that. We're gonna follow that star. We've got these gifts, 3 gifts we bring. We've got these gifts fit for a king. We've got gold and myrrh and frankincense to bring. We're gonna give him as an offering. We're gonna follow that star. We're gonna trust that God is leading us in the darkest night, no matter where we are. We're gonna follow that. We're gonna follow that star of wonder, star of light, star with royal beauty bright. Westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. We're gonna follow that star. We're gonna trust that God is leading us in the darkest night, no matter where we are. We're gonna follow that star. We're gonna follow that star. We're gonna trust that God is leading us in the darkest night, no matter where we are. We're gonna follow that. We're gonna follow that star.
The rock and roll special is going to start any minute now. Bring my Jiffy Pop! Where's your mother with my Jiffy Pop?
She's in the kitchen.
What do you say?
Grandma, you've got your hearing aids turned off again.
No, I forgot I had this kind in my ears over my hearing aids I turned off. Now, what'd you say?
I said she's in the kitchen.
Please hurry up with my Jiffy Pop. I have to watch rock and roll in a minute, and I cannot do it on an empty stomach.
Here's your Jiffy Pop.
Why'd you get the small size?
Mr. Goodman, I have bad news and more good news and more bad news about the bus.
Oh no.
No, what is it?
A shampoo truck collided with a water tanker. Now the whole highway went up in suds. Our bus slid right off the road.
That sounds bad. What's the good news?
Now our town will have to stop washing their hair.
What's the other bad news?
The road is too slick to drive on. They won't get here in time.
Oh no.
What are you gonna
What are you gonna do?
Oh, Don, I'm so sorry.
I'm finished.
Big Bill's Drive-In. Telephone for Mr. Goodman.
Hello? Yes, we go. Looking really good. I think you'll love what we've done with it. Great. Talk to you then.
Was that?
That was the network, and we have a choice to make. Dead air or a Christmas pageant.
You mean
What?
Big Bill, what's the big moment in your pageant?
Well, it's a nativity. It's when we tell the story of Jesus' birth. Sing the familiar carols. The whole town gets involved. The little kids get to play the angels and the animals.
Cutest thing you've ever seen.
And Carol sings.
It's the most beautiful moment of the whole night. Could we put it on the air, Carol?
Are you sure, Don? What do you think?
I like that choice better than Dead Air, and I've seen everything you all have put together. I think we can do it.
You still need a wise man, Carol.
That and a whole lot of courage.
Let's get you in a costume, Mr. Goodman.
And I guess I'll work up the courage.
Take a deep breath. I think you can do it. The show must go on, Carol.
The show must go on.
And we're live.
You don't have to wait any longer, for Christmas has come. We don't have to wait any longer, for Christmas has come. In Jesus.
And it came past in those days, so a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. Joseph also went up from Galilee, out from the city of Nazareth, into Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was a house of lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed wife, who was with child.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark streets shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight.
So it was that while they were there, the days were completed for her to be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling cloths and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace.
Now she were in the same country, shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. And behold, an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were greatly afraid. Then the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, and behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, will be to all people. On this day in the city of David, a Savior who is Christ the Lord, and this will be your sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling cloth, laying in a manger."
them into heaven, that the shepherds said to one another, "Let us now go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has come to pass, which the Lord has made known to us." And they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger.
This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Praise to bring Him on, the babe, the Son of Mary. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Christ the Lord. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Christ the Lord.
Wow, that was a lot less rock and roll than I expected.
And nothing like the TV guide said it would be, but it was beautiful.
I see you liked it, Grandma. I knew because I saw you turn on your hearing aids.
Did I? It wasn't the loud razzle dazzle I thought it would be. It was the real Christmas story, the birth of Jesus, the love of God, the good news of great joy for all people, right there on our TV from a drive-in.
And cut. We're off the air.
Yay!
You all were amazing, Mr. Goodman. Really, it was a great show.
Big Bill's Drive-In. It's for you, Mr. Goodman.
Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
So,
Am I finished?
Well, they loved it.
I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. That was a gamble, Mr. Goodman.
Not as much as you might think. I've been around this business for a long time. What I saw here wasn't just talent, it was talent with heart combined with a message people need to hear.
That's what I've known for years, Mr. Goodman.
They said something else. They wanted to know about you, Carol, because you can really sing.
That's what we've been telling you.
I'd like for you to consider something. How would you like to go on the road?
Plane, train, or bus?
Jed.
Probably all three, safely. I'd like to start a singing group with you and with Jane and Martha. They're all the rage these days.
really?
I want to call you all Carol and the Bells. I think you'll climb the charts.
What do you think, Dad?
I think it's a great idea. You three have a message the world needs to hear.
Squeal.
If you're all back here by this time next year for our Christmas pageant.
Deal.
Big Bill, I think we'll all be back here next year with a contract for Big Bill's Christmas at the Drive-In pageant featuring Carol and the Bells.
Yay!
Woo! I'll get it. Yes? Oh, okay. You bet. That was the network. The phones are lighting up like crazy. They want to cut back to us for an encore.
I can't
Awesome.
Awesome.
I think you found another star, Mr. Wiseman. And 3, 2, 1, we are live.